welcome to Tuesday, March the 30th, the second last day of the month for March 2021, as we get ready for another day of trading. And what's going to happen on the markets today? Every day is a day of discovery. I find more and more information comes our way, more and more revelations of what's really happening out there. And it's a wild and wacky world. I got to tell you, a wild and wacky world. Let's talk, first of all, about GameStop, because most of you watch me because of the GameStop updates. I have an update on GameStop. They did a press release about an hour ago. They have announced the hiring of 3 more people to join the executive ranks. And you can just see, I mean, if you're any kind of a forensic kind of a person, you just take a look at who they are, where they've come from, and you immediately go, oh, it's Ryan Cohen. This is the Ryan Cohenization of the company, and it's a good thing. It is a very good thing. The 3 people in question, there's a new, the title of this job is called Chief Growth Officer. What do we call these guys in the 60s, the 70s, and 80s and 90s when I was a kid? I don't know, vice president of... senior vice president of sales. There was no such thing as a chief growth officer in the early days. These are new titles that just show up. And I know that the title game has just exploded in the last 30 years. And so, again, I'm so out of touch with what all the new titles are. But I'm happy to say that Elliot Wilkie has joined the company as chief growth officer, and he's been stolen from Amazon. He was there for 7 years. So here we go. Another Amazon executive has been poached away from Amazon, and he's now joined GameStop. And why would someone leave Amazon? I mean, look, the company's so successful. It's run by one of the richest men in the world. Why would this guy go? Well, simple. He's probably got 1,000 others like him in various levels in the company, and he'll never become the number 5 guy. Right now, he's probably a top 50 person at GameStop. He might be a top 25. He's right up at the very high echelon, and he has the president's ear. He has obviously through Ryan Cohen, he's got the largest shareholder that's a fan of his. I mean, we're talking about a fellow here who has just really moved up the ranks in a New York Stock Exchange traded company. He'll earn options, he'll earn benefits, and the upside for him is phenomenal because he's looking at this going, yeah, I'm joining a company that's trading at $180 a share or something like that. It closed last night at 181. Right now in the pre-market, 188. I'm joining a company at this level, and over the next 5 to 10 years, his thinking is we're going to the Amazon level of stock prices. This could be a $3,000 stock by the time I leave this company, or by the time I move up to another level within the company, we could be thousands of dollars a share. And sure, what's his upside at Amazon? He's probably being offered a couple of thousand shares a year of Amazon, if that. Oh, not even that, a couple of hundred shares of Amazon, if that. He has no upside inside the management because there are managers above him and above him and above him that he'll never get beyond. So he's locked in. He's doing all the work. He's working hard and he's successful, but he'll never get the eye of the chairman of the board. He'll never be looked at by the president of the company because they don't know who the hell he is. There's too many hundreds around him. I get it. It's no one's fault. It's the way it is. So join GameStop, bring your talent, bring your energy, bring your drive to GameStop now, and take this company and make the division you want it to be, and run this company with full support of management. Yeah, that's why you would leave Amazon. 2 more hires. So Elliot Wilkie is the first guy. Andrea Wolf has joined the company as vice president of brand development. And what company did she leave? Chewy. The Chewy purge continues. Mr. Cohen has been targeting specific people inside Chewy that he knows. These are the all-stars. These are the kids that I worked with, that he may have found originally, or with his team. They found these people years ago, and they developed Chewy into an up-and-coming powerhouse of e-commerce in the pet world. And he's figured out who he wants. He's targeting, I want you, and I want you. He's cherry picking, taking out, just plucking away the best that Chewy's got as far as he's concerned, that for what he needs. And same thing for Andrea Wolf. She's in a company that's owned by another company that has hierarchy above her. She'll never get up there. She'll never get to the top 100 people of PetSmart and Chewy combined. Never. But she can move here over to Mr. Cohen's new venture. And like she used to have the closer relationship with Mr. Cohen, well, now same thing. Here she is over at Cohen's new venture. And she knows exactly what Ryan Cohen wants and how he likes it done. And there's a symbiotic relationship here that's just going to fit perfectly. And away we go. Tom Peterson, the third hire that was taken away, another Chewy employee, vice president of merchandising, stole away from Chewy. So Chewy is the loser. Amazon is the loser. GameStop's the winner. And GameStop is having, I think, a fairly easy time of it to bring people in. Because I think these folks are looking at GameStop, even though the company's been around for years and years and years, they're looking at GameStop as a brand new company, as a brand new venture, because they're not in the retail brick and mortar area at all. That's being phased out. They're in the brand new e-commerce division of GameStop. And this tells me, as an outsider looking in, you're talking about a public company that's putting substantial cash into this division. Every one of these hires are not cheap. These people cost a lot of money to bring over. You've got to outbid major companies to get them over there. And it could well have been that these people have been pursued by other companies in the last year or two. Because again, the success of Chewy means that everyone at Chewy and over at Amazon, you are headhunted all the time because there are companies that are looking to steal from the best to bring them into their smaller entities. GameStop is no different than anyone else. But these folks are looking at GameStop and they're looking at Mr. Cohen and they recognize how young he is, He's going to be around for 15, 20 years if he wants to be inside this company. They want in. This is a ground floor investment opportunity for them to get into literally a mature public company. And they know they have hundreds of millions of dollars of capital for this division. This company will be able to raise billions more. I feel they'll be able to raise billions. And Cohen will have literally a blank check to do what has to be done to take this company to a whole other platform, e-commerce platform level. And these folks, they're getting in now. They're leaving very successful companies with a lot of stability, certainly upside for the Chewy people. I mean, the Chewy people are leaving a company that's breaking out. I mean, it's a $40 billion market cap company, fair enough, but it's going to be worth a lot more than that. But they're coming over to GameStop because they're seeing a future that is even beyond. And these folks are coming over here and they're moving right to the top of the ladder in their division. And they're excited. Again, thank you all of you for being here and asking these questions. I appreciate it.